Allah, Rahman Rahim. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Rahman Rahim. Maliki Yaway Madini, Yakana Buduwa, Yakana Shnaim. And the Dini Sadaroto Mostaqim. Sadaroto Ladina Amatalehi. Got room like Ruby Alayhi, Wale Darling. Amen. You bleed just like I bleed, so what make us different? Started from the bottom, make us different. I know you got that money, but what make us different? I kept it real from the start, straight beginning. You bleed just like I bleed, so what make us different? I started from the bottom, that's what make us different. I know you got that money, but what make us different? I kept it real from the start.
Before being asked any questions, I've been told of my right to remain silent. Anything I say can and will be used against me in court. That I have the right to talk with a lawyer and to have the lawyer with me during questioning. I've been told that if I cannot afford a lawyer, that one will be appointed for me at no cost to me before I am questioned. I've also been told that I can stop talking at any time. You understand that? Okay.
Lights out, ain't no passing, it's a kill zone. My shorty stay all pert, they can't feel nothing. You wasn't talking about no money, so I ain't hear nothing. And nigga, you ain't kill nobody, you ain't fear nothing. Lights out, ain't no passing, it's a kill zone. My shorty stay all pert, they can't feel nothing. You wasn't talking about no money, I couldn't hear nothing. Nigga, you ain't kill nobody, you ain't fearing nothing. Hollows penetrating tops, hit his face first. I got a fetish for toting Glocks, I had a K first. No Snapchatting in the trap, bitch, we whipping work. If you ain't never jot nobody, you ain't put in work. If you scared and ain't prepared, niggas go to church.
You done? God damn, you smoked that thing all the way to the filter. That's what causes cancer, you know. Lex is just like yesterday. So we can talk to you. We got to go over that. We got to go over this again. Okay, I'll read it out loud to you, just like TV. Before being asked any questions, I've been told of my right to remain silent. Anything I say can and will be used against me in court. That I have the right to talk with a lawyer and to have the lawyer with me during questioning. I've been told that if I cannot afford a lawyer, that one will be appointed for me at no cost to me before I am questioned. I've also been told that I can stop talking at any time. You understand that? Okay, just like yesterday. You just sign that for me right there if you ask, please.
To keep you by yourself last night?
What was the last grade you completed, Lex? I forgot to ask you. 11? Yeah, your GED yet? Huh? No. Are we good? Do you want to talk? I mean, Lex, we want to get this out there. And I'm sorry that yesterday you forced our hand. We didn't want it to go that way. Absolutely, we did not want it to go that way. Our intention was to put you back in the car and give you a ride wherever you wanted to go. That's what we wanted to do yesterday. But you forced us to go that route.
No, I was talking about helping me. I ain't helping me. I got me laying on the hard still.
Tell me how you feel.
I was tired. I was sleepy.
Well, I'm sure you are. I'm sure that's not the most comfortable place up there. But Lex, you got to understand, we got bosses that we answer to, and our bosses are telling us that we need to get the information from you that you have, and we know you have it, Lex. There's no doubt that you have it. Do you want me to lay out for you how we know you have it?
I don't have the information.
I find that very hard to believe, Lex. Very hard. We know that that silver Grand Am was at your house earlier. We know that somebody from that silver Grand Am went into your house. We know that you drove off in that silver Grand Am. We know that you picked somebody up at Pizza Hut in that silver Grand Am. We know that you pulled up on the sidewalk at 31st and Chelsea in front of the store in that silver Grand Am. We know that you got out of the driver's seat of that silver Grand Am at that store. So, do you see where we're coming from, Lex? Who is going to let somebody drive their car around, and most of all, who's going to let some dude that they don't even know go in their house when they're not there? Huh?
Did nobody go in my house?
Yeah, they did, Lex. I mean, I'm trying to figure out here, Lex. You say you're not involved, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You aren't involved in this. You ain't got no part in it. But yet, we got you all over in that car driving it. Okay? You say you're not involved. You say that you got no part of it. You say you got no part of it, but yet the person who was driving, whose Grand Am that was, is in your house with some girl. You say you're not involved in this, and I want to believe you. I truly do. I just don't understand why would you protect the identity of somebody who's going to come to your house and kill your friend and then leave you hanging with baggage? Because that's what they're doing. They're leaving you hanging with the baggage right now. You're the one carrying all the weight on this. And I just don't understand why you're willing to do that. Can you explain that to me?
I ain't carrying nothing, man, on this.
Well, you know, you can carry the innocent card around with you, and that's fine, because we hear that all the time, that everybody's innocent. Nobody's ever done anything.
Said I didn't, so I said I'm innocent, man. I'm ready to go to court or whatever to prove my innocence. I'm ready.
Well, Lex, why are you so willing to hold these guys' identity back? Why won't you tell us who it was in that Grand Am?
Man, because I don't even know the niggas, man.
I find that very hard to believe. I truly do. I mean, what do you know about the guy who came over in that Grand Am? What do you know about him? Don't know nothing about nobody.
His heart is, that's all I know.
And why you say they're heartless?
God, how they just killed my nigga like that.
Yeah. And you don't know nothing about them, huh? Answer me this. Were you driving that Grand Am? Huh? Hey, Lex, sit up and give me the respect of at least talking to me and looking at me. Is it that hard to show that much respect? I mean, I gave you a cigarette. I've been kind towards you. I've treated you with respect and dignity. I've offered you something to drink, and you can't even have the common courtesy to sit up and speak with me? Is that correct? Lexus Warner, is that correct, that you can't even show me enough respect to sit up and speak with me?
Say, y'all can't show me enough respect to put me in that jail cell. Say, what the fuck? I didn't want to be there.
You don't want to go back there either, do you?
Is that where you want to go back to, Lexus? Did you really think that yesterday that you were just going to walk out of here after lying to us again? Was that your true? Was that actually your belief? Did you get in that car yesterday with us and drive down here thinking, well, I'm just going to jerk these guys off again and then tell them to go fuck themselves and then I'm going to leave? Is that what you truly thought? Huh? No? So what did you think when you got in that car yesterday with us? What did you think? What did you think was going to happen?
Man, I don't even know all this shit, man. I'm not with all this, man. For real. I ain't never been in no room like this or nothing, man. For real. This shit ain't me.
I believe you. I believe you've never been in a room like this before. I don't think you're a mean-hearted person at all.
So you go way down. Shit. I finally just got to sleep, man. I should have left me in there, man. Tired.
So what'd you do, sit up all night and watch TV?
I didn't watch TV, though. I tried to lay down.
Were you in there by yourself?
Yeah.
Was it noisy? Did it smell? Did they give you a mattress? So what do you lay on, like a metal bunk? Did they give you a pillow at least?
No.
Wake a nigga way up. I had a 750K blind twice. It ain't nothing nice when you facing life in a box, nigga. I had to box niggas for being blocks and the shots, niggas in the fast lane. When the cash came, I invested mine in the cocaine. Bitch, nigga, you a snitch, nigga, and I seen the worst. Where was you when I was on the turf? When I put in work for that t-shirt? Body niggas call me homicide kicked in my granny house. Rest in peace, I was smoking weed out of Bible paper when I found out.
You lay there on a metal bunk with no pillow, all by yourself. Is that correct? And that wasn't fun, was it? Huh?
No.
I don't know, Lex, I'm at a loss.
I can get you cooked for
Turn it up then, let them know then.
Shit, I'm KC.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
How you gotta do like this? How you gotta let them know like this? You gotta let them know like this. This is what we're doing. This is gang right here.
Y'all
Yeah, there you go.
Y'all shoot.
There you go. There we go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
couple onions, so game up like a sponge on lockdown. I got car slipping with a vice kick, with an ice pick. I ate ramen noodles with rice in it, beans in it, cheese in it, honey buns with peanut butter in a penitentiary that's eating, nigga. I was bench pressing like crunch, nigga. Act freaky Fred without punching niggas. Pumping sticks in the trap house on South Bend.
Lex, why do you think you went upstairs yesterday? Why do you think we had to put you upstairs? Do you think we wanted to?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
That was our intention.
No, our intention was to get the truth and just take you back home. Our reason for bringing you back down today is because he and I, as we told you several times, don't believe that you're a hardcore gangster killer. What we would like to do is get this over with you, call over to the prosecutor, say you finally come around, woke up, let's release him pending further investigation. Then we write your butt a little thing and you go out the door. Just like that. The main reason you're like you are right now, I'm not talking to
I
this.
feel safer in here. Says I'm not going nowhere. And just fuck you. They like me.
You like jail?
No.
Those are your choices, man. We go, after we're done talking to you today, I understand that you think that you, and I'm not trying to insult you again, well, in a way, I'm just going to give it to you real. You're 20 years old, man. You're not a 10-year-old who goes, I don't want to, and doesn't have to. Throws a tantrum. You're 20 years old and caught in some shit you didn't start, didn't cause, and it sucks. I understand that. We don't have choices either. We have a job to do. We have certain things that we are required to do in that job. You don't get to wander in the middle of a murder investigation and say, I don't want to do something. These guys capped your buddy in front of your house. So they obviously don't have any respect for you. So I don't understand this at all. I've been doing this 12 years and I don't understand this mentality. This, I'm going to protect the guys who shit all over me mentality. Didn't like the cold bed, don't like jail. You know what? Not my fault. And at this stage of the game, it's your fault. You're making all the decisions. You have all the power. You have the power to go back upstairs to that cold bunk, or you have the power to get released pending further investigation and go home. That's your power. So if you decide to go back upstairs, I'm not going to sit at my desk and feel bad, because that's your choice. This isn't one of those things that your mama can come in and raise hell and change. This isn't one of those things that throwing a tantrum, putting your head down and not talking is going to change. This is as real as the sun coming up and going down. You've made it a long way pretending that you can't handle this, you can't handle that, I'm going to throw a tantrum, and it's always worked for you, but it's not going to work this time. This is a different situation. This isn't a dope charge. This isn't I got into a fight with my sister charge. This is a murder.
Shit, I ain't doing it. Shit. I ain't pull the trigger or nothing. Shit, I'm good.
You think that? Where'd you go to school? Where'd you go to your law school? He's already explained to you. We've got you driving the suspect's vehicle. We've got the suspect at your house earlier, before the murder.
They ain't got shit to do with me.
It has a lot to do with you. That's why you're sitting here. If it's got nothing to do with you, why would you be in jail?
Because the shit happened in front of my house?
No.
The only reason I'm here,
No.
Yeah, it is, because this shit didn't happen in front of my house. I wouldn't have never been here.
You would have if you'd been driving the suspect vehicle and been with the suspects earlier in the day. If the suspect was up in your house screwing a girl earlier in the day, if it happened in front of another house, you don't think your ass would still be in here? I got a leg cramp. So, you know, again, me not being a dick, but if you want to sit here and cry and say, poor, poor, pitiful me, you know who to blame? Blame Lex. Blame Lex and blame the guys who did it. Because that's the only two people. I hear this brave stuff all the time. Shit, I ain't going to worry about it. I didn't do nothing. I got nothing to worry about. And then 7 years from now, when I'm up at Jeff City interviewing somebody, they look at me, I look across the yard, and they go, you were right, because I had something to worry about. You ain't been through this before. This is different. And you're scared. You're scared of the guys on the street. You're scared of jail. You're scared of a lot of things. If I could wave a magic wand and make you not scared, I will, but I can't. So you got to man up. I used those words yesterday. My grandson's 4 years old. He would have been behaving better than this. So what's your choice, Lex? Let me hear you say the words like a man. You want to rat it out and see if you go to jail, or do you want to go home? I'm giving you the choice. Because you are the one who's going to make that choice. One way or the other. So tell me what you want to do. Save me some work.
You know what I want to do, man. I want to go home, but shit, I can't help you, man. I don't know.
You haven't even tried.
I have tried. I tried to more than anybody else. In this whole situation, I tried the most to help y'all.
You have lied more than anybody else in this situation.
Tried the most to help.
You lied on top of lies on top of lies. That's not trying. That's lying. I told you the first day. There has not been a surprise in this case yet. I told you that first day. You're lying. I'm going to prove that you're lying, and you're going to be back in here. But you didn't believe me. Guess what? You were lying. We proved that you were lying, and you're back in here. So you can't be mad at me. I have told you from the first minute what was going to happen. You made the choice to lie. You made the choice to stick by that lie. You made the choice to come back in and lie some more. It's not helping. So you want to go through it again and try not to lie? Or do you want to go back upstairs and roll the dice? I think, and the sad part is, if you told the truth, it would sound better on you than the lies have. You tell the lies because you don't know what else to do. Because you don't know what we know, and there's a reason for that. Make the choice, man. So you're making the choice to go to jail?
I'm already in jail, bro.
That can change.
Dang, y'all already handcuffed me, man. Y'all messed up by doing that, man.
You understand you can walk out of here.
Real, man.
All right, my conscience is clear. So when you're up there crying and whining, remember whose fault it was.
What? Time served, case the feds hot to me. That's a closed case. Hit his dreadlocks to me. Close range, say I connected all 7 of them to me. Fox 4, make the news. My family know I'm out here thugging, man. What? Time served, case the feds hot to me. First degree. Hit his dreadlocks to me. This is sport mode. My case closed to me. No paperwork, I did my time to me. Hollows hit his face, came out his spine to me. 7 shots connected 7 times to me. Rest in peace, my cousin got my get back. Come here, peasy ride shotty, that's a scary sight. Knock a nigga up, let me see some chalk, let me see somebody outline, let me hear some fucking shots fired. Know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Case closed, time served, now my face in magazines. Got my bands up, still a plan, something like put your hands up. Time served, case the feds hot to me, that's a closed case. Hit his dreadlocks to me, close range, say I connected all 7 of them to me. Box 4, made the news. My family know I'm out here thugging, man. What? Time served, case the feds hot to me, that's a closed case. Hit his dreadlocks to me, close range, say I connected all 7 of them to me. Box 4, made the news. My family know I'm out here thugging, man. What? Hella shots rang off, 6 victims breaking news, EastSide taped off. Homicide squad, hit my granny crib, hopping out them vans with FNNs, they had all type of shit.